Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, TugaAvenger here, and today we have a very small teaser of what is to come with the DLC missions for Ace Combat 7. The teaser actually comprises just the final 20 seconds of the trailer. The rest of it is simply a cinematic and, I must say, quite nice retrospective of the campaign so far, although not quite as nice as my own retrospective. We only get a few shots, but from those some information can be gleaned. Not least of which the massive carrier sub. And I do not use that word lightly. Carrier. The Synfaxi class and the Dragonet submarines were not true carrier submarines. They only launched missiles, drones, and at most, VTOL aircraft. The Synfaxi from Ace Combat Infinity clearly shows there's only space for a helipad. This sub though is massive with a full-fledged runway on top of it. Argonbolt at the Ace Combat subreddit Discord channel has made some great observations and estimates on the size of this sub. Using the buildings and ships around it, the estimate is about 400 by 90 meters long. Also, the openings on the side bays of the sub are likely to be launchers for drone and or VTOL aircraft, while the center runway remains for conventional or carrier launch aircraft. Who knows what expects us in battle with that behemoth? But one thing's for sure, there will be carrier burns. It will be the centerpiece of Operation Sighthound. What is Ace Combat 7's deal with dogs? Mission name, Liberators, and appropriately set in a location that already was, which he raided in pipeline destruction and which has been taken by ocean forces in the aftermath of our attack on the Arsenal board with Stonehenge. That title must refer to the submarine though, as it was not present here when we first attacked it, and the territory now being ours. Clearly something must have happened for what should be an absolutely critical enemy asset to wind up docked and being serviced at what is now an ocean port. No, this reeks of shenanigans. I'm willing to bet there is a third party at hand here, and not just good old Erusians. That third party is very likely to be the new voice we're introduced to in the trailer.
It's a requiem. Set off as soon as we're ready.
Could this be the DLC character who has been called in interviews the most evil character in all of Strangereal? It's a very likely possibility, I'd say, but only time will tell. But those are the enemy's forces. What about our own? We've got an allied fleet with a landing ship, the same model present in Mission 17 Homeward as the flagship in the center, and we fly as Strider 1, part of the LRSSG. As we can see by the timing of the mission, taking place just 2 days after the missile silo mission, by the fact the LRSSG logo is in the mission flashcard, and of course by the signature eagles. However, notice how the player aircraft has the 3 strikes. Now, there will be some speculation about this. I think it's just a placeholder. That said, all the pre-release trailers use spare skins to conceal the fact that of our later change to Strider. But it doesn't make any sense for that to be the case right now, unless it was a simple mistake, or that this teaser was actually filmed before the release of Ace Combat 7. This is just wild speculation here, but something to keep in mind. At the end of the Japanese version of the trailer, not present in the international one, you can hear Lanza saying wow, and Hushan saying something along the lines of amazing. Now, that could be for the game, that could be for the discount on the season pass, who knows. A final note to say that if you recognize that final rapid zoom out scene, there might be a reason for that. And I believe that's it for this teaser. I think I've milked those 20 seconds of footage as much as I possibly could here. Only thing left to be said is the release date, which will be in the autumn of this year. Of course, that could be as early as September, and it would be nice for it to release on the date of the mission, the 4th of September, though it is likely to be at the end of the month, as has been the case for previous DLCs, and does mean we'll get nothing for August. Though I reckon we'll at least get a new trailer then. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Fair winds.